political discussion. Probably this would be the first time then Apple and Google. Apple is an American company, Google is an American company. These two companies, this is the first time I believe they have raised a concern over their American employees not to make international trips. The American employee of the Google and Apple both have been advised not to make international trips, especially to those people who are working in America with visa. They are not American citizens and they are working in America with visa, especially work permit visa. How many people are working in Google and Apple on work permit visa? If I disclose this, I'm 100% sure that no one would believe on me. There are around 300,000, 3 lakhs, point 3 million, 300,000 employees are working in Google and Apple together with work permit visa. What is the strength of Google in America and what is the strength of Apple in America? Apple is around 160,000 employees in the United States and Google has around 190,000 employees in the United States. Google and America together, there are 300,000 work permit visa holders. They are working in this company in America. I believe that's why generally I say we have not found Donald Trump lying anywhere. He may be unpleasant, but he never lies. This is what we have seen. When he has raised concern about work permit, then looks like it is very much true. Now consider like 30 to 40% of the total employee strength of Google and Apple are from outside America. Just think that how much job of American these outsiders are taking in America. 300,000 foreigners are working under work permit visa in United States in Google and Apple alone. This is highly threatening data. That's why Donald Trump has raised the work permit visa to $100,000. Not only that, social media screening, very strict social media screening will happen against these employees only. Now the question is arising, if these employees who has work permit visa into Apple and Google, if they make international tour during the year end, then probably once they try to come back to United States, they will be screened off since they are carrying work permit visa. It is all right, but social screening means whatever the account they have on social media screening on YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn, whatsoever, Instagram, all the social accounts of these people, they will be screened because they will try to enter into America back and it will trigger their social media account scanning. And that may take up to 12-month time period also. So they have to go back to their country and wait till their social media accounts are cleared. 12 months period it may take. So these employees are not advised to make international tour. If they make so and they are they are stagnant, they stay outside America because of the checking or screening, then they may come in the list of layoffs. So this is what they are saying. This is something that is raising many concern over Donald Trump government and many concern about the companies out there. What is the concern on the Donald Trump government? The biggest concern on Donald Trump government is that Donald Trump, people are putting allegation that he is trying to push people to take Trump gold card. If somebody is taking Trump gold card worth $1,015,000, no social media screening will happen. Neither he will be from any banned country, nothing like that. He can just enter. Or Google or Apple kind of companies, they have to sponsor the candidate with Trump gold card, Trump corporate gold card. Every candidate 2 million plus $15,000 visa processing fee. If they donate to the American government, then their employee is there and he will get citizenship immediately. This problem is on both sides. One side, the corporate world will say Donald Trump government is doing so because they want money. They want unnecessarily, they are creating trouble and forcing companies to go for the Trump corporate gold card. And Donald Trump is saying, very nice, how come a two company are getting 300,000 employees in visa process? This is completely unsatisfactory and intolerable. It cannot be tolerated. American people are losing job because of the outsider. An outsider, they have received the work permit visa with merely $1,000 per person. Anyway, now the tug of war will start between these two. Whatsoever, company have advised the employees, work permit employees in the United States, especially Apple and Google, not to go outside. Anyway, today is the last day of the year, and tomorrow we will see a new year. Means this is the solar calendar. As per the solar calendar, today is the smallest sun we are seeing. Not the smallest, I would rather say farthest sun. So farthest means the smallest sun. So for today, the minimum time sun will appear full year is the 21st December only. So from the solar calendar, today is the last day, and 22nd December the new sun will come out, which will start increasing in its size. So today it will decrease in its size till evening, till sunset, and early morning then we hours, then it will start increasing in the size. So today is the last day of the year, and tomorrow the solar calendar, as per the natural solar calendar, tomorrow is the first day of the year. Which year? 2026, I don't know whatsoever, but this is how it is. Anyway, another big news that is coming now, it is from India. Indian government has cleared a very, I would say, disputable bill that is called SHANTI bill. SHANTI bill, I'll talk about its full form. But now Indian government is making open to all the private firm in India, Reliance Energy, Tata Energy, and any other private firm. They can open a nuclear power plant in India. Any private firm, they can open a nuclear power plant in India. Earlier, I believe a nuclear power organization or something, nuclear power department or something is there, that is a government body, and they can only make a nuclear power plant in India. And it was formed in 1950 era with the help of United States and Canada. India Nuclear Agency or Power Department or something like that. India Nuclear Power Department or something like that. Only they are authorized to open a nuclear plant in India for the manufacturing of the electricity. But right now, Russia has a company called Rosatom, I believe Rosatom, and Rosatom has a plant in Tamil Nadu where they are making electricity out of the nuclear power. Now government of India has made it very open now. Any private firm, they can open a nuclear power plant in India irrespective of their government organization or not. They can go together with the Indian government organization also in collaboration. This is up to them. Now it is opening a big debate that is there any Indian company capable of opening a nuclear power plant in India? I don't think so. When government organization is not capable of extending their nuclear, government is saying that they are doing this because by 2047, when India will become a developed country, by that time India power need will be more than 1 gigawatt. So 1 gigawatt means we need electricity. At least 20%, I think so. 20% of the electricity should come from the nuclear power plant. In that manner, private. But the idea is that I believe Russian firms are very eager to invest into India. Russia had the Burevestnik nuclear missile recently, and they are showing a high productivity, high development in research in nuclear area. Vladimir Putin was in India. Means they are investing, trying to invest a lot in India. Indian government will earn a lot from this investment. Anyway, I believe a pale face for Donald Trump. Donald Trump is also, American organizations are also trying to invest into India. After this Shanti Act, we will talk more on it. There is a 1962 Act or 52, 1952 or 1962 Nuclear Power Act in India, and 2010. There is another act, Damage Act. If some damage happen, then what will happen on them? So those rules have been modified now. Now, as per the 1962 rule, no private firm or foreign company can invest in India in nuclear area. That has been abolished. 2010 Damage Act, and through Damage Act, if any damage happen to the people are dying because of some radiation, then operator can blame on the nuclear supplier for the damage, and then they may charge them. Now all rules are abolished. Now operator has to pay complete money to the people who are damaged through the nuclear radiation. Only operator are now accountable for any kind of mishap or something like that. But there is a cap they have made. Only 3,000 crore maximum they have to spend. If damage is more than that, then government of India will supply. This way, if the blame is only on operator, not on the supplier, this way they are facilitating a way for the foreigners to invest in India. This we will talk more. Now Donald Trump is understanding that more or less the deal is going to the Russian companies. Now he is talking about whatever the Damage Act is in India, it should comply the International Act. In International Act, operator has to pay immediately. Immediately. Who is running the nuclear power plant? He has to pay immediately and enough to all the people who have suffered from the nuclear radiation. But the new SHANTI Act, 3,000 crore has been put cap on them. More than that, government will pay, and they cannot blame on any nuclear supplier. Means foreigners can invest into it. This is the concept behind the SHANTI new act that is passed in lower house of the parliament 2 days back. Now Donald Trump is saying that India should comply with the International Damage Act. More or less looks like this deal will go to Russia only. Anyway, Donald Trump is happy with the sanctions and tariff and the visa rule and this and that rule, and Russia is stealing the show. This is called power of research. India nuclear program was established in 1950 only. For 75 years, were they sleeping? They cannot establish nuclear plant in India, and then Russia has to come. This is called foreign investment, and that's how dollar to rupee conversion rate is going high. Anyway, we will talk more on it. What I can say, congratulations to Russia again, that they will have more power on India. And what I can say, what I can blame on Indian government. If 75 years is over for the nuclear program or nuclear department in India, then they should have been invested in the Russia rather than Russia investing in India. Very shame on India. Anyway, what we can do.